Dear Diary, it is week 25. I wrote it down so I'd know for sure. It's week 25, and I've got like 40 days until the contest. And you know what? Start with some gratitude. What am I grateful for? Well, I guess just the technological luxury that we live in today is really something to be grateful for. Example: when I was like 21 and trying to be a rock star, like me and my writing partner kind of dreamed about just being able to send files back and forth between like we just lived up the street from each other. And so we were like, man, wouldn't it be great if the Wi-Fi was good enough that we could just send files to each other? But sending files back then was kind of like not super easy. We didn't have Google Drive or anything. And so the way that we can just transmit information and document things modern days, it's pretty amazing. And I probably need to take more advantage of it, just because I kind of have a old mindset about that, because I'm into old music, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's be grateful for modern technology, even if we lose some things when things get easier, you know what I mean? Okay. So last week and the week before, I pushed my hours up about 30%. You know, I went from 9 or 10 hours a week to 12, 13 hours a week. And still pain-free, but I'm still slow walking it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get any of that wrist pain, so I'm just increasing my hours a little bit, like maybe this week and next week, I'll try to hit 15 hours a week and see how everything's feeling. But I'm feeling super confident. Like, my left wrist, fantastic. My right wrist, fantastic. If I just mindlessly do something, I could get some weird tension in my right wrist. But as long as I'm conscious and cognizant of what I'm doing, I think I am getting pretty close to solving the wrist problem situation, which means my form's getting better. You know what I mean? Like, the wrist problem is because I have bad form, because I learned how to play guitar from a hillbilly. And so I gotta fix childhood stupid habits, just like we all do, you know? That's the worst. Okay, it's the wrong side. I've been recording myself and listening to it, and that's brutal, you know? That's not a super enjoyable thing to do when you're working on songs that ain't exactly perfect, you know? But super necessary, and I gotta hit it real hard right now. But there were some really encouraging parts to listening to my compositions. Nobody Knows You, my Blackwell, my Jimmy Cox. My Jimmy Cox is sounding great. Like, I mean, honestly, it's not clean yet. My Alzapua stroke on the chorus doesn't really sound very clear, and it doesn't flow through the chorus like it needs to when I perform. But that's one little thing that I can talk to my guy about and see if I can straighten out. The vibe is good. I really like the groove and the vibe that I've got going on the Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out. And the Carmichael, I'm like, The Carmichael's getting better and better, but it is tricky. And I still have to decide if the Carmichael is just going to be 2 minutes or if they should each be 2.5 minutes. I know that seems like a stupid thing to obsess over, but like, that's really the only decision I have to make. And so I think I'm going to try to make them each 2.5 minutes. But I'm not sure yet. For the first round. Second round, I got a WC Handy going, and it's about time for me to go back and listen to some WC Handy and see if I can find some fun little embellishments to throw into it. Oh, I do think I'm starting to make the Carmichael complex enough that I could just play it 2 minutes if I need to. You know what? Forget it. I'll figure it out. So the WC Handy, I love WC Handy. He's like on my Mount Rushmore, maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, he's not even from Indiana, so it's hard to really love him. but I love WC Handy and his whole vibe. Every song sounds like Hesitation Blues, And so I need to go back and listen to some WC Handy, see if there's some little stuff I can add. The Joplin is Joplin. I still feel really good every time I play Joplin. Like, I need to learn the Maple Leaf Rag. I've been dragging my feet learning that song. But Joplin's really something special. And I can't say enough about learning a Joplin. Everybody should learn Joplin. He's awesome. He's probably the best. And then the tiebreaker song, you really do have to get 5 songs tight. And I've never seen anybody play the 5th song. It's if there's literally a tie in the finals. Anyway, but it could happen. So 5th song, Jackson. That's right, Michael effing Jackson. A lot of people don't know that was his middle name. I got a good Jackson going, and it, honestly, it's clean. And if I just noodle around with that song every day for 40 days, it'll be totally passable in any situation. So those are my 5 songs, and that's what's weighing on my mind all the time right now. What else is going on? Time's getting short. They did announce that there's going to be the evening before thing that there always is, that they acted like there wasn't going to be, but now it's back on. And so I probably need to go ahead and rent a hotel room and stuff. All right. You have a really good week.